It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, Wayne County Board of Education Chairman and District 1 Representative Joe McPipkin has resigned immediately from the Board of Education due to health issues. Had a procedure done Monday in a hospital in Savannah, and from all reports, the procedure went well. He is resting comfortably in the hospital. But he sent a letter this past weekend to the superintendent and board members indicating his resignation. Joe McPipkin's seat is up for re-election in May, and the chairman opted not to seek re-election. Only one candidate on the ballot in District 1, and that is Kerry Yarborough. He'll be the new representative in District 1 once the election takes place on May 21st. He'll be able to be sworn in after that May election, but first has to be elected by the voters of District 1 on May 21st. Once again, Chairman Joe McPipkin resigning effective last week due to health reasons. Todd Wise is running unopposed in District 3. Tina Mosley is the incumbent in District 5. She has opposition on the ballot. Other candidate on the ballot is Tommy Witherspoon. Once again, the school board races are all nonpartisan, and the race between Tina Mosley and Tommy Witherspoon also will be decided on May 21st. Again, early voting begins this coming Monday, April 29th. Kerry Yarborough again will take office soon after May 21st. Again, he's running unopposed. Will be able to be sworn in soon after the election results are posted statewide after the May 21st election. The Chamber of Commerce hosting their annual post-legislative luncheon today at Coastal Pines Technical College, where those attending will be able to get a recap of the legislative session from our local representatives in Atlanta each year. On the panel will be State Senator Blake Tillery, State Representative Stephen Meeks, and State Representative Buddy DeLoach, and all that taking place today at Coastal Pines between 11 to 1. WIFO film will be on hand, bringing you their comments and interviews from today's event here on the local news this week. Again, the time is from 11 to 1 at Coastal Pines Technical College. Last night in downtown Jesup, the Strand Bistro, Politics and Pizza by the Wayne County Republican Party. We'll come back and hear from the three men running for Wayne County Sheriff when we come back after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Early voting for local elections set to begin this coming Monday, April 29th. It'll be a 3-week early voting period which runs up until May 17th, with the primary date set for Tuesday, May 21st. Monday night, the Wayne County Republican Party hosted a meet and greet the candidates at an event entitled Politics and Pizza, held at the Strand Bistro in downtown Jesup. All three men running for the Wayne County Sheriff's position in attendance. WIFO-FM had a chance to talk with all three and get an update from them on how they feel their campaigns are going. We begin with the incumbent Sheriff, Chuck Mosley.
Sheriff Chuck Mosley, down here at Politics and Pizza. Good crowd on hand. Your thoughts on the event and how the campaign's going?
Well, it's sounding good, Bob, and that the crowd's been welcoming. I think there's some detractors there, but hadn't been anything rude. It's been good. I've enjoyed it so far.
We had Sheriff Melton on. We talked to him. When you're an active sheriff, you have to balance being a sheriff and not campaigning. He said he's doing it late at night. So when are you out campaigning?
I've been doing it mainly on the weekends. I've delivered some signs in the evenings and put up some signs in the evenings, but really and truly, as far as going door to door, I hadn't done a lot of that. And it's a blessing. I've got a bunch of phone numbers for people, and that's probably what I'm going to start trying to do during the week, so I can still be at the office and do the job that I need to do.
Well, you listen to your ad, you're basically putting your record out there and saying you're running on your record, so
yes, sir.
You feel proud about your record, so I guess that's all you got.
Well, and I tell you, there's things that still need to be done, and with the help of the county commission, we've got a few more computers we need to get in cars and some other little things, but yes, I think what I've done in the past, I would hope is pleasing to the people, and I want to ask for the vote.
Well, unfortunately, the crime continues. That was a sad story last week with the surgeon that got murdered, and
yes.
I know you've been investigating that and asking anybody knows any more information to get in touch with your contact sheriff's department. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And then I think there were some additional interviews that needed to be done from some of the people that were actually notified by I guess he would be the murderer now. But I think some of those have been done, and maybe whenever we get those done, we may release a little bit more of the information dealing with that. But we feel certain with what was the evidence that was gathered that night and what was learned, it was a murder-suicide.
Had clarified what the relationship was. Was it a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend? Do you know?
I think they did have a relationship, and
but still trying to put all that
from what
together.
we've learned, I think it was going sour. And
I got Gotcha. Okay, well, we appreciate talking with you. We'll follow the campaign closely. It'll be here before you know it. I mean,
Yes.
Early vote starts the 29th of April. The election's here on May 21st. So, again, wish you the best of luck.
I'm going to ask for y'all to vote. God bless you.
And once again, those comments in commit Wayne County Sheriff Chuck Mosley. Also in attendance, both Toby Cameron and Donnie Ray on hand. Here's our interview with candidate for Sheriff Donnie Ray.
Candidate for Sheriff Donnie Ray, ask you how your campaign's going.
It's busy. It's hard to get around this community in this short of time to meet everybody. So I'm going to like these meet and greets here, and I'm going to like the sporting events and all that, just trying to get out and meet everybody.
A three-man race, all three candidates on the Republican tickets. It'll be over in May unless there's a runoff. So how do you see it shaping up?
You know, you hear good things. I've been out, like I said, meeting people and asking questions and getting asked a lot of questions. But I think the campaign's going pretty good.
As you know, the key is to get the people to show up and vote. That's the main thing.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people say, yeah, I'm going to vote for you, but they don't go vote.
That's right. And with it being a lot of people think it's in November, not May. So we got to make sure everybody goes out and vote April the 29th to May the 21st, isn't it?
It's April 29th is early vote. May
Right.
21st is the primary date. So you see any key issues in this campaign?
It's same. Everybody, you know, what I'm running on campaign is, you know, getting a trustworthy the community back, talking to them, just get them out, know they could trust me and talk to me, and I'm an open book. You can come to me anytime.
Okay, we'll follow the campaign closely. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
And once again, those comments of Donnie Ray. Also in attendance, Toby Cameron. He's running for sheriff for a third time. Had a chance to ask him how he feels his campaign is going.
Here, Toby Cameron, just get an update here at this event. How's your campaign going?
Going very well.
And how do you win this race?
How do I win it?
Yeah, how do you win it?
Trust, transparency, and honesty, and accountability.
Well, again, you got a job just like everybody else, so how do you balance campaign and your job and things like
I'm
that?
gonna tell you, it's kind of rough, and I'm glad you asked that because a lot of people don't know. I work an hour one-way drive to Richmond Hill area where I work out of Bryan County, and it takes me an hour drive there. I have to get up about 3 in the morning, leave it by 4 o'clock. And then I get back in the afternoon. As soon as I get back, I change clothes, get in my truck, and go do my stuff. Got what I can do within a couple of hours, go to bed, get back up, and go to work again. And then my days off, I'm just steady going all day long. But yeah, I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for the community. That's why I'm doing it.
Well, you've run several times. Like I said, you run the game.
Yeah, this is my third time. Yes.
Obviously, you want this position pretty bad.
Well, I don't want it for any kind of status. I don't have to have the status. Come January, I'll have 40 years doing law enforcement work, which is almost 4 of those were dispatching, but the rest of them was all law enforcement. And I've worked with several different areas, like the State Patrol, retired from them. Then I was DEA, of course, attached to them 4 years and got all that training and investigation stuff with them. And I put all that together, and I want to come back home. I've been trying to get back home, not just for the election, but for some reason, I don't know why, but they won't hire me back home. I don't know why, but that's okay. Everything happens for a reason, and then that's just want to do things for the community is what I want to do.
Well, the early voting starts quickly, April 29th, and the election's in May. So, as I mentioned, all three candidates are on the Republican ballot, so we should have a decision in that day.
Hopefully in May 21st, hopefully, yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, appreciate talking with us.
Okay,
Best of luck.
Mr. Bob, thank you very much.
And once again, those comments of Toby Cameron. Again, the event last night, Politics and Pizza at the Strand Bistro. Had more interviews with other candidates that were in attendance. We'll talk with the two candidates running for corner on Wednesday's newscast. We'll be coming back with some final news notes. We'll have right after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news, the annual Crimes Victims Memorial Ceremony is scheduled for this coming Thursday. It's going to take place in Courtroom C. Public is invited to come to the ceremony while there see the Victims Memorial Wall. That's on display all this week. Once again, the date Thursday, April 25th in Courtroom C, the annual Victims Memorial Ceremony. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce is selling tickets for their first annual fundraising gala entitled A Night on the Island, featuring the Second Chance Band, presented by Georgia Power. The date, May 3rd, Friday at 6 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. Tickets are on sale now at the Chamber. They're $50 for members, again, $75 for non-members. Again, all taking place on Friday, May 3rd. If you need ticket information, call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. And finally, in the news this weekend is the Wayne County Junior High School Junior Senior Prom set for this Saturday. The theme is A Night in the Rose Garden, and we wish everyone a safe and happy Junior Senior Prom weekend. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.